and welcome to my player ratings video for yesterday's game. Everton won 3-1 against Crystal Palace at home, starting off with Jordan Pickford in goal. I'll have to give him a 5 because, of course, it was his error that led to Christian Benteke equalising. He let the shot go underneath him. But as well as that, he also made a great save to deny Christian Benteke with a header from close range. So again, another mixed performance from Jordan Pickford. Moving to right back, Seamus Coleman. I'll give him a 6. It's not easy to contain Wilfried Zaha. We all know how good he is. But he kept him relatively quiet. And the reason I'm giving Seamus a 6 is because I think offensively going forward, he wasted a few crossing opportunities, so I can't rate him higher than that. Yerry Mina, I'll give a 7, another solid performance from him. Michael Keane, a 6. There was a few shaky moments, and overall he was okay and kept Benteke relatively quiet. Luca Dean at left back, I'll give him a 7. He's really calm on the ball, composed on the ball. He almost scored from the free kick, and it was a good performance from him. Theo Walcott, it's been a good couple of games for Theo with a goal against Watford, and yesterday the assist. It was a lovely cross for Bernard, and it's just a shame about his injury and that he had to go off. Gylfi Sigurdsson, 7. I think he's getting used to playing that deeper role, not playing so advanced, and he nearly scored a really great solo goal. Now Morgan Schneiderlin, somebody that's taken a lot of stick from Everton fans in the last few months. I'm going to give him an 8, and for me as well, he's my man of the match, and I'll explain why. He was way more adventurous with his passing. He was passing the ball forward. It wasn't the usual sideways and backwards that I'm used to seeing. I think it was one of his best performances for us. He was tackling, he was making interceptions. He won something like 7 duels, and his long pass accuracy was 100%. But just genuinely, I think that's the Morgan Schneiderlin that we thought that we were signing from Manchester United, and that's more like the one that we saw at Southampton. So for me, Morgan Schneiderlin, man of the match. Bernard, I'll give a 7. I think he was struggling to get into the game actually in the opening few minutes, but then he scored the volley to make it 1-0, and it's a really difficult technique, so I'll give him a 7. Richarlison, 8 again. He's clearly our best player. He's one of our most consistent players. It was a great solo run on the counter, quick. It was a great finish as well, and it looks like, hopefully he's dragging us into Europe. Calvert-Lewin, I'll give a 7. Wasn't his best performance for us, but he's just got that goal scorer's instinct now, to be in the right place at the right time, to get his goal. He should have also scored another one, so I'll give him a 7. And he's got now 11 Premier League goals for the season, which is good. So into double figures. Hopefully he can reach 20 by the end. Going into the substitutes, I'll give Sidibe a 5, first of all, because he forgot how many socks he needed to wear. Positionally, again, not great, but I think he was brought on as well just to keep an eye on Zaha. So I'll give him a 5. Davis, a 6. I think now Tom Davies just really needs to focus on the basics. Passing, I know that there was a pass where he passed it straight out of play and it got a groan from the Goodison crowd, and it's not nice because I am somebody who really wants Tom Davies to do well, but I think, like I said, it just needs to focus on the basics and doing them well. And Mason Holgate wasn't on for long enough for me to give him a rating, but we got the win. So finally, the manager, Carlo Ancelotti. I think rotation is to be expected. I know some fans were quite negative seeing the lineup, but we had enough yesterday to beat Crystal Palace, so I'll give Carlo Ancelotti a 7. Tough game coming up next time against Arsenal, so we need our squad to be fresh and rested as well, and players to be rested and not burnt out for the next game. So that was my player ratings. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.